These wars, which sometimes result in very serious illnesses, clearly reveal the power and ability concealed in a living thing just a few microns in size. Vast numbers of people throughout history have lost their lives as a result of contagious diseases caused by bacteria and viruses. For example, the 1918 flu epidemic led to the deaths of 20 million people, even more than the amount of people who died in the World War I. People wore masks to prevent the disease from spreading, but the epidemic continued because people continued to live alongside those who were infected. History has many times witnessed mass deaths caused by contagious diseases. Until a solution was found in the form of quarantine. Diseases were prevented from spreading by keeping infected individuals away from healthy ones. Plague epidemics, for instance, were only able to be prevented by means of quarantine. Today we know that some diseases are spread by contact between people, and quarantine is a means of stopping the spread of disease. Very special quarantine methods are implemented for diseases caused by viruses whose manner of spreading has still not yet been discovered. The disease is thus prevented from spreading. The patient is taken to hospital inside an advanced medical capsule by special health teams. People carrying the patient have no form of contact with him or her. Special gloves are used for this purpose. Because it is not yet known how the virus spreads, even the slightest contact could be dangerous. Other people who will care for the patient wear special sealed clothing impermeable to air. When these security precautions are fully implemented, they are able to enter the patient's environment and carry on their investigations. This quarantine practice we are watching is an advanced example in modern medicine. Our Prophet also recommended, in the 6th century, the use of quarantine in the face of infectious diseases. He stated that quarantine should definitely be practiced, and he prevented disease from spreading by forbidding the patient to leave. Usama ibn Zayd relates, "The Prophet spoke of the plague. The Prophet said, 'That is a torment inflicted on a community from the communities that lived in the past. The present plague is a continuation of it. If you hear there is an outbreak somewhere, do not go there, and if it appears where you are, then do not flee and leave.'"
Obesity, or being excessively overweight.
The name of one of the most commonly encountered disorders in our time. According to research, obesity began increasing rapidly worldwide in the last 20 years and is now spreading just like an epidemic. The main cause of this disease is an excessive and unbalanced diet. Obesity is a disease that affects such systems as the heart and vascular system, the respiratory system, the hormone system, and the digestive system, and leads to a wide range of serious diseases. In his own time, our beloved prophet drew attention to the harm done by overeating and by poor nutrition. There is nothing more harmful than a person filling his stomach. A person should eat just enough to straighten his back. On the one hand, medicine looks for new possibilities in the treatment of disease, and on the other, it concentrates on a healthy life and the prevention of disease. The most intensive work in this field concerns nutrition. That is because an unbalanced diet can lead to various diseases, including cancer. Prophet Muhammad took great care of his health. He selected his food with care and recommended those around him to eat beneficial things. He preferred low-cholesterol meat, leguminous plants, fruits, and vegetables, which have only been discovered in the present day to be beneficial to arterial health. We may witness this exemplary behavior of our Prophet in these hadith. Abu Musa relates, "Our Prophet would eat chicken." In one account he says, "I saw him eat chicken meat." Ibn Zayd relates, "Our Prophet loved grapes and watermelon." Talha relates, "I went up to the Prophet. He had a quince in his hand. Talha, he said, take this and eat it, for it eases the heart." He relates from Haysama ibn Aswad, "The Prophet said, acquire good health from the Quran and from honey." The health benefits from these foods referred to in the hadith were discovered only recently, yet the fact that they were recommended by our Prophet to his companions 1400 years ago is one of the proofs of God's inspiration of the Prophet. Let us now briefly touch on the benefits of some of these foods recommended by Prophet Muhammad. Honey, revealed as a source of vitality by our Prophet, is of enormous importance to human health. Thus it is that in countries where science is most developed, a branch of research solely devoted to beekeeping and bee products has been established.